What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I did see was the Aries. So Aries, you guys are going to be coming up in just a sec. Real quick, somebody did ask, Mello J said, did you change your channel's name? I have not changed my YouTube channel's name. It's always been CancerMoonsTarot. If you're wondering, there's a handle now with YouTube. So YouTube has like the name above, and then it has the handle. So we'll say like @ so it does say @CancerMoonsTarot. So that's just my channel handle. It's like a new feature being introduced with YouTube. But other than that, nope, it's still CancerMoonsTarot, and I still have the verified check mark by my name. So by the way, guys, just a fair warning, if you ever want to know, and if you ever want to make sure you're actually communicating with me via YouTube, you will always see a check mark by my name. So if you see a comment from me on YouTube, there will be a check mark. If there's no check mark, chances are it's usually somebody impersonating me, okay? But regardless, guys, hello, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Hope you guys are doing well. And let's see what we got going on here. We're going to go ahead and start out here with the Aries. So starting out here with the Aries gang, let's see what is up. What do we got going on here for Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Aries, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves 2 more shuffles over here, and then we'll see what we got. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got showing up here for Aries in the next 24 hours? All right, my Aries peeps. Overall energy here for you is going to be the High Priestess in reverse. You could be connecting here with potentially a Piscean for a few of you. Taking a look here at your current energy, we do have here the 5 of Cups. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do have here the King of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Star card. So taking a look here into your next 24 hours, let's see what we got going on. So checking it out here for you, Aries, you could be connecting with either a Piscean. You also could be dealing with an Aquarius here, though, as well. So overall energy here, High Priestess in reversed. Current energy here, 5 of Cups. I definitely think right now you're kind of in a position of time where it's like, okay, there is something here that's disappointing. 5 of Cups could be grief, it could be disappointment. So there's something here that could be bothering you for sure. And I do feel like your intuition's trying to speak with you at this moment in time, but it's kind of hard to tap into your intuition when your emotions here are pretty powerful and they're pretty overwhelming. So looking at what you're dealing with here being the King of Pentacles, it's like before I listen to what my intuition's telling me, or before I listen to, you know, what my gut is telling me, I'm in a place right now where I need to handle myself first emotionally before I handle anything else. And that's what the King of Pentacles is all about. It's about getting yourself grounded. So I feel like what's happening here, Aries, is I feel like something happened that might have disappointed you. And I think that you acknowledge that it was supposed to happen because you acknowledge that a different path is meant for you. But it's like, I don't want to think about a different path right now. I just want to be, you know, in my energy and sad about the fact that something isn't a part of my life anymore. Because when you look at the 5 of Cups, if you see over here, you know, there's a person here who's upset that 3 cups have been knocked over. But what's right behind him is 2 more cups that are left standing. So it feels to me here for you, Aries, a path in your life is no longer present because you're meant for another path. But it's like, I don't want to think about the other path right now. I just want to let myself heal, and I want to let myself feel how I'm feeling. If you're upset right now, you're allowed to feel upset. It's like, it is what it is, you know? I acknowledge that there's probably another path for me, and that's what your intuition's trying to say to you. But ultimately, I'm still disappointed about one path or one cycle in my life that's currently coming to a close. So either way, you're doing your best here to kind of accept it, you know, and, you know, with the outcome here being the Star card here says like, you're going to be in alignment. So this is one of those situations, Aries, where it's like rejection's God's protection. A path wasn't meant for you anymore because you're meant to be redirected to somewhere new. And you're basically saying, okay, I know that my intuition's telling me, I know the universe is telling me that I'm meant to be redirected somewhere new. But at this moment in time, I just want to let myself feel how I'm feeling. So before I even think about my new path, I'm going to take some time to kind of grieve leaving an old path in my life behind, an old cycle in my life behind, and then I'll jump into the new. Then I'll jump into where I'm supposed to go. And I think that that's totally okay. At the end of the day, guys, we are always allowed to feel how we feel. And yes, there very much so is grief in leaving cycles and certain paths in our life behind. Even if we know that we're no longer meant to continue in that specific path, it can still be a situation that's rather sad. So give yourself time here to heal. Give yourself time here to basically just go through the motions of feelings, and just know though that wherever you're being redirected, it's going to be absolutely fantastic here for you. Okay. All right, Team Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So we did start out here with the fire signs today. I'm going to go ahead and do fire, earth, water, air. But before we continue real quick, just want to go ahead and look at my chat. Mela said, thank you for clarifying that. I thought this was a pre-recorded live. Answering my question startled me. And thank you, my dear. You're very welcome. Yeah. So, and by the way, for daily readings, they're always live, by the way. They're never pre-recorded. If a daily does happen to be pre-recorded, it's usually if I have an internet issue going live, and that very rarely happens in reference to a pre-recorded video. So anytime it's a pre-recorded video, you guys will know. But most daily readings, most often than not, they're always going to be live. And by the way, Marissa, I know that you're saying you're not a moderator anymore. I'm sorry about that. I hope, by the way, there's a lot of people that are no longer moderators on my channel. Do know, guys, that it's not personal. What I ended up doing is I did, like, a lot of people in the community did come to me and say, hey, there's a lot of moderators on your YouTube channel, and there definitely was. A lot of the moderators that I previously had were very inactive. There were people, you know, from years ago that don't even come out to the live anymore. So I did end up doing a moderator purge about like 2 months ago, I want to say, and I did that just to keep the active moderators around and to limit it too, because, you know, there's a lot of like blue handles most of the time taking up the screen, and a lot of people would often get confused. So I did do a bit of a moderator purge, but I want everybody to know it wasn't for any negative or, you know, any specific negative reasons. So for anybody who used to be a moderator who's not currently a moderator now, just to clarify it up, I just kept the people that I saw most of the time that were active, and it's nothing personal is what I basically want to get across there for you. Okay, but Marissa, you know I love you, baby. Thank you for tuning in nonetheless. I appreciate you. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and clarify that for people. So we finished up here so far our fire. We're going to hop on into our earth sign now, and we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the Virgo gang. So let me go ahead and find my Virgo button. Give me 1 second, y'all, and we'll see what we got going on. So what do we got showing up here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Virgo people, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Let's see what we got going on. Virgo, overall energy here for you is going to be the Ace of Wands. So you could be connecting here potentially with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo, having a look at your current situation. We do have the Knight of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Hierophant in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Eight of Wands. So Virgos, let's see what's in store here for you. Coming on into your next 24 hours, Ace of Wands here all the way to the Knight of Wands in the upright position. I can definitely say for Virgo, it kind of feels to me like right now you're definitely quickly moving into a very big new beginning. I feel like things are unfolding for you fast, and it feels pretty damn good. And I think what's great about this as well is that there doesn't seem to be many strings attached. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with, Hierophant in reverse, that's typically a card here that represents a lack of commitment. So you're diving into something new, but you're also not tied and bound to whatever it is you're diving on into. For some of you, this could be representing romance or relationships or connections with people. I don't want to be tied and bound just yet with somebody, but I want to jump into this and get to know you and get to explore whatever kind of passion we have between one another. So this very well likely could be a no strings attached situation, or more so a no commitment situation. For those of you dealing with love and romance, you're kind of just getting to know somebody, you're jumping into it, you're exploring the passion, but you're not tying down instantaneously, and it feels kind of good to not have that restriction, right? Looking at the outcome here being the Eight of Wands, you may be thinking to yourself too, well, you know what? Considering I'm jumping into this new beginning with the intention of not tying down, it actually makes me feel more comfortable to the point where I can probably see a future manifesting from this. So I feel like you're getting into a situation, whether it's love or not, you're jumping into a new beginning of something that you're interested in, and there isn't anything that's keeping you stuck. There isn't anything that'll keep you trapped or tied down. And that amount of freedom makes it incredibly exciting for where the future can go. Okay? So of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but that's kind of the vibe that I feel feel here right now for Virgos. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm jumping into something. There is no strings attached. It could even be like a work thing. There's no contract to jump into this kind of career. Maybe right now you're jumping into something that's contract free, and it's like, it feels good to know I can walk away anytime. So you're jumping into something with no restrictions, and ultimately, I think that makes you even more comfortable for what is going to end up happening or what can come of this in the near future. Okay, really cool. I like it. All right, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Virgo, thank you for tuning in nonetheless. So we did our fire, we did our earth. We're going to hop on in now into our water, and we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the Scorpio gang. So let's see what we got going on here for Team Scorpio, baby. All right, what's showing up here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 88 peeps that are currently in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to get ourselves one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what we got going on. Scorpio, what's happening? What's crack-a-lacking? And what is popping? Overall energy here for you is going to be the Devil in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Capricorn for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Two of Cups. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Three of Swords. And then looking here at the outcome for you is going to be the Fool card. So let's see what's going on for you. All right, taking a look at Scorpio's next 24 hours, we do have here, dun, 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 the Devil in reverse followed up here with the Two of Cups. So I do feel like if there's been any sort of negativity between you and somebody else, any sort of weird energy, that looks to me like it's being released in the next 24 hours. I definitely do want to say as well, in terms of what we're talking about here, Two of Cups, it's a bond that you have with somebody. So whether it's a romantic bond, a friendship bond, whether it's a family bond, I definitely feel like some sort of bond you have in your life with somebody you're incredibly close to, you're like getting ready here to let go of any sort of negativity or animosity that's been present between the two of you. Because looking at what you're dealing with, you've been dealing with pain, Three of Swords. You haven't particularly been happy here, Scorpio, being in a weird spot or being in a negative spot with someone you love and care about, somebody that you have such a close bond with. So it's genuinely going to feel good to release those negative energies here moving into your next 24 hours. So I feel for Scorpio peeps, it's about pretty much letting go of any sort of animosity or negativity or any sort of stagnation that's occurred between you and someone special. And I think that looking at the outcome here being the Fool, you're ready here to let it all go, and you're ready here to move forward with a clean and fresh slate. So Scorpios, it looks like a pretty nice conflict resolution happening here moving into your next 24 hours, especially if things have been weird between you and somebody you really care about. And once again, guys, it's not directly correlated to just specifically love. It very well likely could resonate towards family bonds, friendship bonds, so on and so forth. So it feels nice to kind of like let that weight be lifted off your chest and to let that negativity fly away, and then just to kind of be on good terms with somebody, you know? Cool. All right, I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the water, we did the earth, we did the fire. We're going to hop on into the air signs in just a sec, but real quick, Marissa says, I assumed it's because I was inactive for long periods of time. I just felt special, like I was still one because it was so long ago, but no worries. You'll always be my birthday twin at least. Hell yeah, dude. We're always going to be birthday twins, and I always appreciate you coming out, dude. Major memories from years and years ago when you would tune into my live. So I'm always going to appreciate you, Marissa. And at the end of the day, like I mentioned, you know, it wasn't anything personal with letting go of certain moderators. It's just, it was based upon inactivity for sure. But I hope you're doing well, and I thank you for tuning in. I really hope things have been going well for you. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and move forward now. We're going to go ahead and jump on into the air sign, and we're going to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Libra gang. So let's see what we got going on for the Libra, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? What information, please, hello, is showing up here for Libra? Give me 1 second, Libra, as I dropped a card on the floor. Y'all know me if you watch my channel. Apparently, my cards never want to stay on my table. They always want to fall right on my dang floor. Give me 1 second, Libra, all right, and then we'll get on into your reading. Thank you very much. All right, so what card fell anyways? What was this? This was the Page of Swords. Oh, Libra. Okay, somebody might be stalking you. All right, Page of Swords is known sometimes to be the stalker card in the tarot, so there very well likely could be somebody here maybe keeping tabs on you, somebody looking at you on social media or something in that nature, but does not have to resonate, of course. All right, so let's shuffle up and see what's going on. What do we got showing up here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Messages here for Team Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, we're going to go ahead over here and get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the 7 of Cups. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the 6 of Pentacles. And then the outcome here for you, Libra, is going to be the Queen of Swords. So moving along here into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. We got here 10 of Pence reversed all the way to the 7 of Cups in the upright position. What I feel for you, Libra, depending upon your current situation, is that right now, 10 of Pentacles reversed, something isn't all that stable. 10 of Pentacles reversed usually represents that things are a little bit bumpy or rocky in some sort of environment. And I do feel like you're kind of considering your options here, 7 of Cups. You know, if things are bumpy in a relationship, if things are bumpy at work, if things have been bumpy, with friends, you might be considering your other options of who to surround yourself with or what other environments you can invest yourself in. Because looking at what you're dealing with here, 6 of Pentacles, you want to be in an environment that you're on the same page with. Let's say that this is in terms of work, for example. If you've been noticing that, working for the company you work for, things have been pretty shaky lately, things have been very awkward and weird, and maybe there's been a lot of unequal give and take happening between employers and employees, you might be getting to that point where it's like, okay, well, I'm going to kind of consider and seek out other options right now to where I can find a working environment that is going to provide stability, a working environment that is going to provide equal give and take, especially if you're in a place right now where your working environment, is not providing equal give and take, So looking at the outcome here being the Queen of Swords, I feel like Libras here are getting ready to detach from an environment that isn't providing the stability you need, and then you're keeping and pretty much you're seeking out other options, and you're keeping your eyes on other options of other types of environments that would provide to you that equal give and take thing, or that equal give and take mentality that you're looking for here at this time. Okay, so that's what I see showing up here for you. Of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but Libra, nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. We're gonna go ahead now and jump back on into our fire, and we're gonna have a look here at the Saggies. So let's see what's going on here for Team Sagittarius, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, let's get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and then we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarius, overall energy here for you is going to be the 6 of Cups. So you could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Having a look into your current situation, we do have here the 4 of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the 3 of Swords, and then lastly for you is going to be the Chariot in the reverse position. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's talk about it for your next 24 hours. 6 of Cups here all the way to the 4 of Swords in the reverse position. So as far as what I feel for Sagittarians here, you're kind of in a space right now in your next 24 hours where you might be reminiscing a little bit. 6 of Cups is the card of the past, 4 of Swords reversed is the card of getting back into something, so you could very well likely be reminiscing about your past. You could be looking at painful experiences of the past potentially, because looking at what you're dealing with here being the 3 of Swords can identify as pain. So anything you're separate from, or any kind of moments that occurred that were painful, you might be reflecting upon them here moving into your next 24 hours. Looking at the outcome being the Chariot in reverse, I think that there might be a reasoning to the reason why you're reflecting, and chances are it could be because there might still be some things from the past that maybe you haven't entirely healed or you haven't entirely moved on from yet. And you know what? This energy is very prominent with Mercury in retrograde, because at the end of the day, the way that I kind of sum up Mercury retrograde is that it'll bring up everything, right? It'll bring up our past, all the things we need to confront that we've never healed from. And then it will put it in front of us and say, hey, it's time to confront this. It's time to heal. So I kind of feel that showing up here for you. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but it's going to be that vibe here for you, Sag, where it's like, yeah, I'm reminiscing, you know, my past is coming back up. And I think it's because I'm realizing these are some things I haven't healed yet, or things that I haven't moved on from yet. And you know what? It's time to confront it for sure. All right, Team Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really, really appreciate it, okay? All right, baby. So we did our fire, jumping on into our earth sign now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Capricorn. Let's see what we got going on here for the birthday peeps, baby. Messages here for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 120 viewers in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're having fun here so far. Thank you guys for joining me. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what's up for the birthday peeps. By the way, happy birthday again, Cappy. I hope it's going fantastic. Hope your season's been well, and I hope your birthday's been great. Let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up. What's going on here for the Capricorn gang? Cappy. Let's take a look. Overall energy here for you is going to be the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look, though, into your current situation. We got here the Ten of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with. We have here the Three of Pentacles. And then the outcome for Capricorn is going to be the Six of Wands in the reverse position. So regarding your next 24 hours, Capricorn, Queen of Swords in reverse here all the way to the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. Something that's not making you happy, or something that's definitely been very unfulfilling, is about to get removed from your life. I do feel like, looking at what you're dealing with here being a Three of Pentacles, I'm hearing is rebranding, Capricorn. Like, you're rebranding your life, and this could definitely be in resonance to your environment, who you choose to surround yourself with. This could be about rebranding your life in your work, rebranding your career. It could be about rebranding your friendships, your romantic relationships, but I definitely am hearing with that Three of Pentacles, it's rebranding happening here. Moving into your next 24 hours. So you're definitely taking the time here to kind of consider cutting out the things right now that haven't been all that fulfilling, which is really good, by the way. It's not a bad thing at all to cut out what doesn't fulfill you, because it leaves room to invite in the energies in which will fulfill you at the end of the day. You know, taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Six of Wands in reverse. So Six of Wands in the reverse position for you is a card that represents that you haven't felt super successful on a certain path. Let's say this is a career that's been unfulfilling for you. Maybe you feel like one of the main reasons it's been unfulfilling is because it hasn't necessarily been feeling like your career has been going in a successful path. Let's say that a relationship hasn't fulfilled you. Maybe it feels like that relationship hasn't been in a successful path. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? If something here just in my life simply isn't working, it's time to rebrand. It's time to go ahead and redirect what do I invest in, what I'm doing, and take it from there and see my other opportunities and options out there as well. So I do see that being the vibe here for you, Capricorn, which is pretty cool. It's rebranding. It's time to open up and see what else you can do and whatever else can work here for you. And it's not a bad thing at all. So I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Very good, Capricorn. Okay. All right, baby. So we finished up the earth. We did the fire. We're going to hop on into the water signs in just a second, but let me go ahead and answer a question that I saw real quick, everybody. Real quick. Let me see real fast. Hold on. Who is asking? Doreen was saying, just want to know, is that the Queen of Cups for your new tattoo? So no, this tattoo is actually Artemis the Huntress, which is the Greek goddess. She is the goddess of beasts and animals. So this is what the tattoo is. So it's of Artemis, the Greek goddess. It is not the Queen of Cups. In terms of tarot tattoos, though, there are definitely some tarot tattoos I'm interested in doing in the future. I do know one specific that has a lot of personal meaning to me that I'm inevitably going to get tattooed. So I'm excited to do that moving forward into the future. But I did want to answer that question for sure. By the way, Marissa was saying, I found your channel in the weirdest way and at the perfect time. I remember feeling like I'd known you my whole life and then finding out we had the same exact birthday. It was definitely meant for me to find your channel, and I'll always be around. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Marissa, for always sticking around. And yeah, like, dude, when we figured out we were birthday twins, it was like, oh, well, that's why we vibe. That's why we click, bro. For sure, for sure. All right, though. Heaven Brooks says Artemis is a baddie. Yeah, she looks really good, man. My tattoo artist did an awesome job at just creating such a cool image, you know, based on the reference image that I gave my tattoo artist. It was completely it was nowhere near as attractive, you know, because the thing that I love about my artist does not copy and paste tattoos. You know, he takes the time to recreate it in his own image and what he thinks would be nice. And when he looked at the face of, you know, the reference that I gave him, he was like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're making this tattoo nice and appealing. So yeah, but thank you. I appreciate that for sure. You know? All right, baby. So we finished up our awesome and amazing earth signs. We're going to hop on into the water sign now, and we're going to have a look here at the Cancer. So let's see what's going on here for the Cancer gang, baby. Messages here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancerian, one more shuffle here for you, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Sun in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a Leo for a few of you, having a look into your current situation. We have here the Ace of Cups in reversed, looking at what you're dealing with. We have here the Six of Swords, and then the outcome here for you is going to be the Three of Cups. So let's see what we got going on here for the Cancer gang. Moving along here into your next 24, Sun in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Let's see what's up. It kind of feels to me for you that you're in a space right now where you're not happy, or particularly Ace of Cups in reverse can be unrequited love. So for some of you, it's like maybe you're not happy, and more importantly, maybe you're not in love with somebody anymore. You know, this could be the identification that you've moved on, because looking at what you're dealing with here being the Six of Swords, it could be about the fact of I moved on. You know, I'm in a position right now where somebody doesn't fulfill me anymore. They don't make me happy anymore. I moved on. Looking at the outcome, Three of Cups, I moved on to bigger and better things. You know, that could be the energy showing up here for some Cancers, especially Cancers that are dealing with love-related situations. So it very well likely could be, hey, this person doesn't make me happy anymore. I've learned to detach from them. I've moved on, and I'm happier that I moved into a better path. Now, if that's not the reading for you, Cancer, it could resonate this way as well. Sun in reverse here, Ace of Cups in reverse here. You know, this could be the realization that maybe the certain place you're in right now in your life, like your current path, maybe you're coming to terms with the fact that it's not fulfilling and that it's not the path that you want to be a part of. And if that's the realization you've been having, now you're deciding to go ahead and do something about it. Six of Swords here is the card of taking action. So you're saying here, you know what? If my current path ain't it, if it hasn't been fulfilling, if it hasn't been fantastic, I'm ready here, you know, to start moving in the direction of my own happiness, to start moving into the direction of what's going to make me live a poppin' ass life. So this is about realizing I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change the direction of my path. So instead of being in an unhappy path, let's switch shit up. Let's change shit up. And I think you're going to be looking at some really fantastic results with that outcome here being the Three of Cups. So I like you, Cancer. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Serendipity, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, baby. So we finished up the water, we did the fire, we also did the earth. We're gonna go ahead, jump back on in now into our air signs, and we'll have a look here at the Gemini gang. Let's see what's up for the Gemini, baby. Message is here for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and then we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. That was actually a really quick shuffle for you, so let's see what's going on. Gemini, overall energy here for you is going to be the Star card. So right off the bat, you could be connecting with an Aquarius for some of you. Having a look into your current energy, we do have here the Queen of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Lovers in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Gemini, is going to be the 10 of Cups, okay? So for your next 24 hours, let's see what's up for you. We got here Star and then the Queen of Cups. I kind of feel like you are pretty much in this feeling of, I'm hearing bliss for many of you, to be completely honest, because Queen of Cups here to the Star card, it's like something's working out. The stars are aligning. Things are happening. Things are unfolding for you. So it's almost like looking at what you're dealing with, Lovers in reverse, I'm seeing opposites attracting for you. And this is an interesting way of putting it, but with the Lovers in reverse, right? Lovers card upright is a card of connection and genuine attraction. But the way I'm seeing it in the reverse is like opposite energy attracting. You didn't expect a path, Gemini, to be the path for you. That's absolutely fantastic, amazing, and fulfilling. But as you're falling in alignment with it, you're starting to realize that you're exactly where you need to be. For example, let's say you were all about a career in fashion design and suddenly you've stumbled upon a career in coding. You're realizing, oh my God, this is the last thing I expected, but coding, yeah, this is amazing. This is what I want to do. This is what fulfills me. This is what makes me happy. Same thing in love, you know? You thought you wanted to be with fucking Jason all these damn years, and then at the end of the day, you're now starting to realize Jason isn't as awesome. Mark is 10 times better, so fuck it. I'm now realizing I never thought in a million years me and Mark would be together, but we get it on, you know? So that's kind of the vibe showing up here for Geminis moving into the next 24 hours. What you least expected actually seems to align with you, and it seems to be better than what you previously were in alignment with. And you're like, holy crap, you know? Holy shit, that's not what I expected. So I like it for you. And I think that opposites do indeed attract, and I think that sometimes the shit we least expect ends up being the most amazing. The universe is a fucking mystery, and it also tends to shock and surprise us all the time. And I think that that's really cool too. You know, I like when the universe throws a curveball and then it's like, oh shit, I didn't expect this, but I ain't complaining. I like it. You know what I'm saying? All right, baby. So I like that energy for you. Okay. Very good stuff here. Gemini, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. All right. All right, though, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our lovely and amazing second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. Hopping on into our last and final batch now, and jumping back on into the fire signs, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Leo. All right, baby, what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Unicorn Rider, thank you so much for the 99-cent donation. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my lover. All right, what do we got showing up here, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Leo, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy here for you is going to be the Hangman. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Pisces for a few of you, having a look at your current energy. We do have here the Ace of Swords, what it is you're dealing with. We have the World in reverse. And then the outcome here for you is going to be the Two of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, let's have a look here at it, Leo. Let's see what's going on. So for your next 24 hours, we do have here the Hangman all the way to the Ace of Swords. So I definitely do feel for many of you, you're kind of removing yourself from any sort of stagnant situations you might have found yourself in. If you are a Leo, and if you've been noticing that things have been on delay or if things have been stagnant, I do feel like things are starting to pick up here for you. Ace of Swords is like, okay, I'm ready here to remove stagnancy and to get things going. Having a look at what you're dealing with here being the World in reverse. World in reverse typically resonates towards unfinished cycles, unfinished business, if you will. So if there's been any sort of unfinished business that's been preventing you from moving forward or from being able to take action, if there's been any sort of unfinished business that's been keeping you in a stagnant position, in the next 24 hours, Two of Swords reverse for the outcome, you're deciding here to take the final decision and to make the final decision to close it all out. So AKA, you're removing what's keeping you trapped. If it's been unfinished business, you're learning to finish it. Okay? Or you're doing your best here to finish it. Let me explain something about unfinished business. I've learned a long time ago. Unfinished business is just, a lot of people need the clarity, or they feel like they need the clarity in order to close out a cycle. A lot of people want to know why. They want to know the answers as to why. For example, let's say the unfinished business is a breakup. It's like they want to know why they were broken up with. They want to know exactly what happened. They want clarification and clarity to be able to move on and to set themselves free. But what I learned is that unfinished business occurs and happens the moment that a relationship ends. If somebody decides to break up with you, your answer and clarity that you're looking for happened the moment they decided to walk out, because that showed you they didn't want to be together. And that's all the clarity you need to be able to know, all right, it's time for me to move on. But I feel like often most people feel like that's not enough and they want to search for more clarity. So therefore, they can continue here, right? World card in reverse, to have unfinished business because they want more of an answer so that they can have clarity to move forward. But always remember, when something comes to an end, that ending is indeed your answer. That gives you that clarity to move on. So I do feel here for Leos, depending on whatever kind of situation you're dealing with, you're noticing like something ended in my life a while ago, and I've been waiting for clarity. I've been waiting for getting this moment of mental clarity or this moment of clarity to help me release and move on. But the truth is that the moment something in my life ended was the moment where I had every right to move on, and I haven't moved on yet. But you know what? Now that I acknowledge this, I'm getting ready here to move forward. I'm getting ready here to make the final executive decision to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward because I had the clarity all along. Yeah, maybe I wanted more out of the experience. Maybe I wanted more from another person, or maybe I wanted more out of another situation. But the truth is the moment something ended was the moment I knew I needed to move on. And now that I know that, now that I acknowledge it, now that I recognize it, it's time to move forward and to not be held back anymore by some sort of unfinished business, okay? So that seems to be the vibe here for Leos in the next 24. Of course, take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, all right? All right, guys, so all of the fire signs are officially done here for today's daily reading. Just give me 1 second, y'all, to take a quick intermission break, and then we'll move on forward with the rest of the readings, okay? So we finished up the fire, by the way, so all that'll be left will be the earth, the water, and the air. So we'll get those 3 remaining zodiac signs done in just a second, okay? Just want to go ahead and check something real quick, and then I'll continue with the readings, okay? So thank you guys. Just bear with me real fast, and then we'll get back into it. And by the way, guys, I did want to mention as well, too, I do apologize because I see some people in the chat saying they were getting their notifications late. Miss Keely G was saying that she got the notification late. Yeah, I do want to mention to everybody, by the way, sorry that I did go live a little earlier today. In reference to today, I do have like a lot of things to do a lot earlier. Naturally, you know me, I go live at like 3 p.m. This will probably end like before 3 p.m. or like a little bit after. So I did have to go live a lot earlier today because I have stuff to take care of. But thank you guys for still showing up. For those of you that pull through, I appreciate it. And of course, if you didn't get a notification, that's just YouTube being YouTube. So my apologies, you know. Mellow J goes, Jason has this whole chat in shambles and I love it. I'm sorry, man. I brought up it's such a common name, the name Jason, okay? I know a lot of girls who have dealt with a fair share of Jasons in their life. No disrespect to the Jasons out there. I know there's good Jasons out there too, okay? But it's so funny, yeah. I see it in the chat, all the girls talking about their experiences with Jasons. Oh my Lord. I'm so sorry, guys. Listen, there are Anthonys in the world that suck. There are also Anthonys in the world that are amazing, right? I've encountered both the kind, you know? I'd like to think I'm a good Anthony, but I've definitely met Anthonys where I'm like, oh God, you know, it's like, they're not it, bro. They're not it. So at the end of the day, it don't matter the name. It matters the person. It matters what kind of person they are, you know? All right, though, guys. So either way, all the fire signs are done. They're finished and complete. Hopping on into the earth. Let's have a look here at the bull gang, okay? We're going to see what we got going on here for Team Taurus. So what's showing up here for the Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on? All right, baby, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Your shuffle was very quick too here today, Taurus, so let's see what's going on for you. Having a look here at the overall energy, we do have here the Ten of Swords in the reverse. You could be connecting here with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Ace of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Page of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome here for you, it's going to be the Seven of Cups. So Taurian, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's see what's going on here for you. So for your next 24 hours, 10 of Swords in reversed here to the Ace of Wands in the upright. I think you want a new start. I definitely think you do, but I also think that it requires having to turn the Ten of Swords in reverse to the Ten of Swords in the upright position. If you really want to have a fresh new start, you have to be willing to let go of something. And if the Ten of Swords is in the reverse position, which is how it's showing up in the reading, it means that there's still something here that isn't completely letting go of. There is still something here that you haven't let go of just yet, you know? So I do feel that if you want a brand new beginning, you have to surrender to letting go and then surrender to new experiences. All right. Looking at what you're dealing with, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is the energy of like just giving yourself like a little bit or investing a little bit. But remember, if you guys know me and you watch my channel, if you give a little, you get a little, right? If you make a small investment, you get a small return. So I think that for Taurians who are really interested in new beginnings, it's time to go balls to the wall. It's time to invest 100% into the new beginnings that you desire. But if there's something here that is holding you back, that's not allowing you, or more so is limiting you from being able to put your 100% into a new beginning, you got to remove yourself from that first in order to jump on in. You see what I'm saying, Taurus? So if there's something that is denying you from going 100%, putting your all in to a brand new beginning, that needs to be taken care of first before you can make the investment, right? Because if you give a little, you're going to get a little, okay? But if you give it your all, you get a return here of your all. Looking at the outcome for you, Taurus, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups here can be a card of confusion. I do feel like right now, Taurians are kind of just confused on what to do. You're kind of like, I don't know, like, I'm interested in something new, for sure, but I don't know if I want to let go of my current situation. 10 of Swords reversed, and a part of me wants to give a little, but once again, if you give a little, you get a little, and I don't know what to do. 7 of Cups, I am confused. I am confusion, right? Here is my best advice for the Taurus peeps, okay? In reference to what's going on right now for you guys, if you genuinely really want a brand new beginning, let go of your past. Let go of your current situation, completely let go of it, and immerse yourself in a brand new experience and give it your all, give it your 100%. But if you're a Taurus and you're pretty happy with your current circumstances and you don't feel like things particularly need to change, even if new interests are capturing your eye, then you don't need to make a full investment. You know, I would say only make a full investment if you really want a new beginning to be your brand new beginning. And if you're interested in it just a little bit, you can make a small investment. That's the way that I view it. That's the way that I'd put it, you know? If you really want to dive into something new, leave your past or leave your current situation behind, give it your all. But if you're only slightly interested, then you can make a much more smaller investment, okay? Hopefully that sums things up and that clarifies anything that Taurians need to hear. It might not be a resonating message at all. If it's not, no worries. But hopefully it helps out for somebody, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the earth signs are completed for today's daily reading. So we finished up the water, and we finished up the fire, and we did the earth. Jumping on into the water, let's go ahead and have a look here at Team Pisces, okay? All right, baby, what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Miss Keely G says, by the way, Gemini spot on, and his name is Mark. Yeah, it happens sometimes. There you go. So the name came up in the reading, huh? That's awesome, dude. Anyways, what do we got showing up here, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and then we'll see what we got going on for the fish. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. Let's see what we got going on here, okay? All right, Pisces, what's popping for the fish? Overall energy here for you is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. So you could be connecting here with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current situation, we do have here the star in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the 8 of Cups in reverse, and then the outcome for you, Pisces, is going to be the Ace of Swords. So for your next 24 hours, Piscean, we start out here with the Ace of Pentacles all the way here to the star in reverse. I think right now you're about to get an opportunity here that's going to pull you out of a situation of uncomfortability or a situation where you feel like you've been misaligned. What's happening here right now, Pisces, is I feel like a change in perspective is about to appear to you in your next 24 hours, and I definitely feel on an intuitive level, it would be very good for you to accept or to at least look into this change of perspective. What's happening here, Piscean, is I feel like the reason why you've been experiencing misalignment could have something to do with the amount of faith that you have in yourself or the amount of faith that you have in a situation that you've been trying to manifest. Do remember that when you have a limited belief, you are creating limited experiences. So I do feel like you could be in a space right now, Pisces, where you've been having doubts about something and you've been noticing those doubts playing out and manifesting in your day-to-day life. And I do believe that the more you allow those doubts to continue to build up and the more that your belief system starts to become a belief system of doubt, the more of a limiting experience you will have. So Pisces, looking at what it is you're dealing with here being the Eight of Swords reversed, it's about kind of taking a step back now and really reconsidering the way you're thinking about things. You know, looking at the outcome here being the Ace of Swords, like I already mentioned here with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to end up having a massive experience here of a change in perspective in the next 24 hours. It's going to be pretty much a moment of realization. The Ace of Swords can be mental clarity or truth that's coming in for one person. And I feel like what's coming in here is you're going to start to see, wait a minute, all these doubts that I've been putting into what it is that I want and the path that I desire and where I wish to be aligned to is exactly playing out. These doubts are manifesting in my life. And the more doubt I keep putting into it, the more lack of what I want to manifest is going to happen. So at the end of the day, it's time to change up that perception and remove those doubts and start putting back the belief within myself, okay? And the ability for me to get what it is that I want, okay? So it's pretty much about restoring your perception on manifestation and recognizing that you can believe in yourself and you do have the power to attain and manifest what you want. Anytime doubt gets in the way, it blocks your manifestations, and you never want to block your manifestations, okay? So Pisces, however it resonates, take it if it resonates, but I think this change in perspective is going to be lovely. You know, even watching this video might just be the sign or the change in perspective you needed to hear. So this might just be the reassuring message that I'm saying to you right now. This might be the message for you that you needed to hear all along, was that, hey, if you've been doubting yourself, it's time to stop doubting yourself, because that doubt is blocking your manifestations. Reinforce power and belief within yourself, and you'll be surprised at what you can manifest and attain. Okay? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, baby. So we finished up all the water, all the earth, and all the fire. Going on to our last but not least zodiac sign for today's daily reading, and jumping back on into the air signs, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Aquarius gang. So let's see what's going on here for the Aqua, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves 2 more shuffles, and then we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, all is well. All right, Aquarius, 1 more shuffle over here. And now we shall see what is up. Aquarius, overall energy here for you is going to be the Temperance in reverse. Okay, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius here for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Devil, what it is you're dealing with. We got the Seven of Swords, and then the outcome here for you is going to be the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. So Aquarius, let's go ahead and talk about it. Coming on into your next 24 hours, Temperance in reverse here all the way to the Devil card in the upright position. One thing I can say for Aquarius is that it does seem to me here right now that it's like if you're not in a good place mentally, you're more easily susceptible here to somebody that is, you know, bringing deception forward into your life. I do feel with the Devil here, this is about you potentially feeling stuck in negative energies. And if you've been feeling trapped and surrounded by lots of negativity lately, I want to say almost that you should pay a lot more close attention to who's around you. That's what I want to say here for Aquarius. It's more of a message of realization. I think there could potentially be, if this resonates, right? If you're an Aquarius and you haven't been in the best mindset lately and you haven't been in the best energy lately, I would check in with who you're surrounded with. Who's around you, okay? Check out the vibes, feel the vibes, check in with what you feel. Next time you hang out with somebody, be in the energy of awareness and pick up on what you're feeling when you're with that person. Are you feeling shade? Are you feeling negativity? Are you feeling a bad vibe? If so, recognize your intuition speaking there. Your intuition saying something. They're saying there's weird ass energy coming from this person. Maybe we should take a look at what that energy is. Maybe we should pay attention to it, right? So definitely tune into your intuition here a lot more, because I do feel like there could be somebody in your environment, Seven of Swords, who doesn't have the best intentions, and their negativity may be affecting and hindering your vibration, and that might very well likely be why you haven't been in the best of times or the best of moods lately, because somebody here could be intentionally throwing shade, casting negativity upon you, etc. Okay, so Aquarius, do a little bit of an environment check-in, pay like close attention to who's around you. And of course, if you feel any weird vibes or bad vibes, I would suggest take a break from being around those people and see if you feel better. You know, I've done this in my life many times where if I would feel a bad vibe with a certain friend or like a certain person in my life, I would take a break from that individual and I would see if I felt better or not. If I didn't feel better, it was like, okay, maybe it's not that person. But if I started noticing I instantaneously was feeling better without being around their energy, then I knew that it was their energy that was draining me. And then I did whatever I needed to do going forward, whether I had to have a conversation with them or whether I wanted to cut them off completely. You know, I figured it out as time progressed. So looking at the outcome here, Ace of Cups reversed, you know, you're in a pretty unfulfilling and unhappy place right now, Aquarius. You know, Devil card can represent stress. It can represent negativity. It can represent just not being in a good place overall mentally. I would just say be aware of your environment. Do a check-in, do a scan of your environment, and if you feel any weird vibes, you know, take a break from certain people, see how you feel about it, and then, you know, you can make your decisions depending upon that going forward, okay? By the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the $4.99. You said, Ant, you're spot on, and I just got good news, sending good vibes. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Really, really awesome in terms of the good news, and thank you for the $4.99. Really appreciate that, Pisces Love. Thank you for your donation. It really means the most, man. Thank you so much, okay? All right, though, guys. Aquarius, I'm sorry if this came off as like bad news or like a bad reading. I don't think it's more so a bad reading, to be honest, in the way that I'm perceiving it. I think I'm perceiving this more as like, hey, just do a check-in, you know? Here's how you can help your situation. Like if you've been feeling off mentally, check in with your environment, because you might come to realize that other people are projecting their negativity on you. Now, there's also a chance here too, Aquarius, that they're not intentionally projecting their negativity on you. Sometimes people can subconsciously do it and not even necessarily intend to do it. But check in with your environment, get a feeling for everything, try to get a bit of a better understanding of where this energy is coming from. And then you can do what you need to do in due time so that you can detach, or so that you can clarify and have conversations so that things can switch overall, okay? All right, though, Aquarius. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. With that all being said, thank you, Aquarian, for tuning in. I gratefully appreciate it, and hopefully that message can help out in any way that it needed to. If it's not your story, absolutely no worries, guys, okay? But either way, let's go ahead and move on forward, guys. Thank you all so much for coming out here to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it does happen to resonate, please do let me know down in the comment section down below. Shout out to all the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. Everybody here is super duper appreciated. Just wanted to mention, everybody, for those of you that are here, if you can drop a like, that'd be awesome. I do want to say once again, shout out to everybody that comes out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love and support. And of course, for everybody who did happen to send in donations today, guys, thank you so much for those donations. They really do help out a lot more than you all know. So I really appreciate the generosity. In reference to today, I actually ended up uploading the Book of Answers check-in video. So if you haven't seen it yet already, it's posted on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check out the Book of Answers all zodiac video, it's uploaded on my channel for January 2023. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's already posted on the channel. Go feel free to give it a check out. Coming up tomorrow, I'm probably going to start uploading the mid-months for mid-January. So Aries will probably be out tomorrow. It might be Aries and Taurus. It might just be Aries. We'll see. But Aries, you should definitely be uploaded tomorrow for mid-January. So your mid-month will be out. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to be getting those quickly, or getting them out as quickly as I can throughout this week and next week. So stay tuned for mid-months. Those are in the works right now, guys. And you should see them shortly. Okay. All right, though, guys. And also, by the way, if you haven't seen the message already, there is a collective message I uploaded about 2 days ago now. I uploaded it on Monday. If you have not seen that collective message, I definitely urge you guys to check it out. It is a pretty urgent collective message I posted on my channel. And I think that it has a lot of information that can really help people out right now, especially during this time of Mercury retrograde. So if you haven't seen that collective message, feel free to give it a check out. I'd appreciate it. And I think you would find some value in it as well, okay? All right, though, guys, I love you very much. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, and you like this channel and you like the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to invite you into the Soul family, okay? All right, guys, I love you. Have a happy Wednesday. Have a happy hump day, and I will catch everybody in the next video. Much love to my Soul family, and y'all take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Later, y'all.